Many think permaculture is too complex, expensive, or only for those with lots of land and time. But most failures in permaculture aren't about bad soil. They're about bad assumptions. We bring old habits and beliefs, imposing them on a system that asks us to listen and work with nature, not against it. If you want a gentler, more observant way of gardening, one that rewards patience and works for any space, this channel is for you. The image of permaculture as sprawling farms and orchards is misleading. The core principles, observing patterns, stacking functions, closing loops, work just as well on a balcony as on a farm. A pot of herbs, a vertical planter, a worm bin under the sink. These are all permaculture in action. It's not about land ownership, it's about resourcefulness. Whether you have a window box or a quarter acre, the process is the same. Observe, adapt, and work with what you have. Permaculture is a way of seeing, not a club with entry requirements. The questions are universal. The answers are unique to your space. Permaculture isn't about spending more. It's about using less. The real investment is time and observation, not money. Instead of buying fertilizer, you build compost. Instead of pesticides, you plant for beneficial insects. What others see as waste, leaves, clippings, kitchen scraps, becomes your resource. Over time, this approach saves money and creates abundance from what was once thrown away. Your soil holds more water, your need for outside inputs drops, and your garden becomes self-sustaining. Permaculture shifts you from consumer to creator, using what you already have. Permaculture may sound new, but its roots are ancient. Indigenous cultures have practiced these principles for millennia, reading the land, building soil, managing water, and working with nature. The modern term simply organizes this wisdom into a framework we can use today. When you practice permaculture, you're tapping into a deep heritage, not a passing trend. Mulching, companion planting, and building soil are timeless, rediscovered for our era. It's not a fad, it's a return to what works. Permaculture isn't a strict ideology. It's a set of guiding ethics: care for the earth, care for people, and fair share. These are a compass, not a rulebook. The methods are flexible, used everywhere from city parks to farms to aid projects. People use permaculture because it works, not because of dogma. Alley cropping, rain gardens, and other techniques are adopted for their results, not ideology. Permaculture thrives because it's adaptable and practical. Above all, it's a toolbox for solving real-world problems. We crave quick fixes, but permaculture is about patience. Nature systems build slowly. Soil life, plant communities, and resilience take seasons, even years. Expecting instant results leads to disappointment. A garden is a living community, not a machine. The real magic appears as the system matures and your intervention lessens. Patience is your best tool. Trust the slow, steady work of nature. Permaculture teaches us to garden at the speed of life. Permaculture isn't just about growing food, it's about managing whole systems. Water, waste, and habitat are as important as vegetables. Kitchen scraps feed compost. Gray water irrigates trees, and nothing is wasted. A resilient garden supports birds, insects, and soil life, not just crops. Planting for wildlife is essential to a stable, productive system. You and your vegetables are just one part of a thriving ecosystem. Permaculture can seem complex, but it starts with simple observation. You don't need jargon or a degree. Just watch your space: sun, wind, water, soil. Start small: a pot of herbs by the door, a compost bin, a single bed. Each small step is a lesson. Complexity is there if you want it, but not required. Observation is the foundation. Everything else builds from there. You don't need to master theory to begin. Let your garden teach you, one change at a time. Permaculture isn't just for warm climates. Its principles are universal, but the solutions are site-specific. Cold climate practitioners have adapted brilliantly, using shelter belts, microclimates, and hardy plants. Techniques like underground greenhouses and deep mulch are standard in cold regions. Permaculture thrives in snow as well as sun. It's about creative adaptation, not climate. You don't need decades of experience to succeed in permaculture. Beginners, with open minds and fewer preconceptions, often do better than experts who overmanage. Simple observation and light intervention can outperform complex designs. The best gardens balance thoughtful design with letting nature lead. Trust the system. Sometimes inexperience is your greatest asset. Don't be intimidated. Your fresh perspective is valuable. Listen, observe, and let your garden teach you. Observe for a year is often misunderstood. For home gardeners, observation and action can happen together. Start small, plant a bed, build a compost bin, and learn as you go. Mistakes are lessons, not disasters. Your garden is dynamic. Let your actions be part of your observation. The best learning comes from doing and adapting in real time. There's no universal template in permaculture. Designs must respond to your unique conditions, soil, climate, needs. Templates are examples, not prescriptions. Ask, what does my garden need? What functions must I fulfill? Choose plants and techniques that fit your space, not someone else's. Permaculture is a language for conversation with your land, not a script to follow. Permaculture is more than plants. It's about whole ecosystems. Animals, from chickens to worms, are essential engineers. Soil life, bacteria, fungi, insects are the true workers, cycling nutrients and building fertility. Your job is to feed the soil, not just the plants. Mulching, composting, and minimal digging support this underground community. A successful garden weaves plants, animals, and microbes into a self-sustaining whole. Ignore the invisible workers, and the system falters. Permaculture is for anyone willing to observe and adapt. The most important lessons come from your own land, not from books or videos. Notice what your garden tells you through weeds, insects, and water flow. Share your hard-won insights. Your story may help someone else finally listen to their own soil. Thank you for being part of this journey.